So yeah, we went to this our second Christmas together.
Oh, second Christmas together. Yeah, it's crazy because we've done this full year together. All right, so question before we go, like, how did transitioning to online training make a difference in your training?
Form. The instruction about my form. You notice I haven't been hurt very much since I've been working with you. When I was with the CrossFit guy, I was fucking hurt all the time.
I didn't realize.
Because it was being a 70-year-old guy, I can't just go into a gym and start lifting heavy the very first set. And that's essentially what he was having me do. The other thing is that the warm up for me is a whole lot different than what I was doing with him. I was basically just warming up and doing my stretching of my legs and my quads and my lower back, but doing the open book, doing the lizard pose, those things have made a difference as far as my flexibility, as well as making a difference as far as how I feel after the workout. Because right now my back is not bothering me at all, which is really big time, right? So, I mean, the fact that I have very, very tight muscles, I've always had tight muscles. The stretching certainly helps. Now, when I do these stretches, the standing quad stretch and, the performance stretch, and those things will help me when I actually, after I have my shake and I actually get up from the chair, I won't be like struggling to get out of the chair.
That's awesome. I'm really glad that you've gone a year with very, very little injuries and no injuries from our workouts.
Yeah, it's basically
means a lot.
an injury. It's because either I did something on my own wrong or because of golf or something stupid, but shit happens. And, like I said, tight muscles. So, something's going to happen sooner or later. But
and that's a part of being athletic. That's a part of being athletic, right?
Yeah.
Athletes get hurt. Even the best of them, LeBron, Kobe, like the best athletes, Jordan, got hurt because they went and they pushed their ass. But when you're in the gym, the whole point of being in here is to make sure that we are having the most body awareness and we don't get hurt and we understand how to recover and stretch and move and get more mobile so we can perform and not be hurt. So that means a lot to me. That gives me like the warm tingles and the teary eyes. No,
baby.
But the whole point of training is, for me personally, the whole point of training is self-mastery and excellence. And I think a lot of people have ego and significance tied into, especially as the coach, right? Especially when they're questioning their own physical health and wellness, they tie it and put their self on their clients and they injure their clients. And I've seen a lot of that over the years. And my hope was to be able to do this online. And because I'm not physically there to touch you and move you, I was worried that I wasn't going to be able to protect you as much, right? Because I'm not there to be like, so I'm so used to being so hands-on and kinetic. And to know that I was able to transition.
You don't have to have much of a brain to, when you're telling me something or anybody something, if you're telling me that I'm doing something wrong, I can actually feel that I'm doing something wrong. Like if I get my legs too wide and I'm not feeling it in my inner thigh, and I'm supposed to be feeling it in my inner thigh, it doesn't take a rocket science to say, oh, I'm doing it wrong. Let me get my legs closer together. Let me feel it in my inner thigh. So it's when I say it's about the form, you have an excellent way of telling me what I'm doing wrong. I don't have a problem with people telling me I'm doing something wrong. And if I'm doing it right, that's fine. I mean, I'm supposed to be doing it right. But it's when I'm doing it wrong, and then you shoot me a screenshot of how my leg is on an angle. It's like visually, for me, that's how I learn more than I do just by hearing something. But when you're repeating yourself, the 5 points, and you're repeating yourself and you're repeating yourself, sooner or later, even a dumb guy like me is going to get it, So.
You're one of the smartest men I know, one of the biggest hearts I know.
Yeah.
Have a great new year, man. Happy New Year to
Here
you
I
and
am,
your
Mother
wonderful
Teresa. I'm Mother Teresa.
family.